Turkey, a nation straddling two continents, is making a bold play for global power. Its unique location gives it significant geopolitical leverage. President Erdogan seeks to restore Turkey's historical influence. This ambition is evident in Turkey's assertive foreign policy and military interventions. Turkey's rich history fuels national pride and a belief in its rightful place as a leading power. Turkey's ambitions extend beyond its neighborhood, aspiring to be a global power. Turkey's strategic location is its greatest asset. Situated at the nexus of three continents, it controls the vital Bosporus and Dardanelles Straits, a maritime choke point connecting the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. This geographical advantage gives Turkey significant leverage in regional and global affairs. It can control the flow of goods and energy, project military power, and exert diplomatic influence. Recognizing the importance of its location, Turkey has invested heavily in its military capabilities. It boasts the second-largest standing army in NATO, and is a major producer of military equipment, including drones and armored vehicles. Turkey has not hesitated to use its military might, intervening in Syria, Libya, and Iraq, often in pursuit of its own interests and in defiance of international pressure. Turkey's military interventions have been controversial, drawing criticism from Western allies and accusations of neo-Ottoman expansionism. However, they have also been popular domestically, bolstering Erdogan's image as a strong leader defending Turkey's interests. The use of military force has become a key instrument of Turkish foreign policy, demonstrating a willingness to act unilaterally and challenge the status quo. Beyond military power, Turkey harbors ambitious economic goals. It aims to be one of the world's top 10 economies, a lofty ambition requiring significant economic growth and development. To achieve this, Turkey has focused on attracting foreign investment, developing its industrial base, and becoming a regional energy hub. Energy security is a cornerstone of Turkey's economic strategy. Highly dependent on energy imports, Turkey is seeking to diversify its suppliers and routes. The discovery of significant natural gas reserves in the Black Sea has raised hopes of greater energy independence. Turkey aims to become a major transit country for gas from the Caspian Sea region and the Middle East to Europe, further enhancing its geopolitical leverage. However, Turkey faces significant economic challenges. High inflation, currency depreciation, and political instability have hampered economic growth. The earthquake in February 2023 caused widespread devastation, further straining the economy and requiring massive reconstruction efforts. Attracting foreign investment and maintaining economic stability will be crucial for Turkey to realize its economic ambitions. Turkey's foreign policy under Erdogan has been characterized by a delicate balancing act. Ankara maintains close ties with both the West and Russia, often playing one off against the other. While a NATO member, Turkey has purchased Russian S-400 missile systems, drawing sanctions from the United States and straining relations with its Western allies. This balancing act is evident in Turkey's approach to the war in Ukraine. While providing humanitarian aid to Ukraine and supporting its territorial integrity, Turkey has refrained from imposing sanctions on Russia, seeking to maintain its economic and energy ties with Moscow. Turkey has also positioned itself as a mediator between Russia and Ukraine, hosting peace talks and facilitating the Black Sea Grain Initiative. Turkey's diplomatic tightrope walk extends to its relations with China. Ankara has deepened economic ties with Beijing, attracting Chinese investment and seeking to benefit from China's Belt and Road Initiative. However, Turkey is also wary of becoming overly reliant on China and is keen to maintain its strategic autonomy. Turkey's quest for global power faces numerous challenges and uncertainties. Domestically, political polarization, human rights concerns, and economic instability pose serious threats to Turkey's stability and international standing. Erdogan's increasingly authoritarian tendencies and crackdown on dissent have strained relations with Western democracies. On the international stage, Turkey's assertive foreign policy has alienated some neighbors and raised tensions in the Eastern Mediterranean and the Middle East. Its involvement in regional conflicts carries risks of entanglement and escalation. Turkey's balancing act between the West and Russia is becoming increasingly difficult to maintain as the war in Ukraine rages on. The future trajectory of Turkey's global ambitions remains uncertain. Much will depend on Erdogan's leadership, the state of the Turkish economy, and the evolving geopolitical landscape. Whether Turkey can overcome its internal challenges, navigate the complex geopolitical currents, and realize its aspirations for global power, is a question that will continue to be debated for years